This is Justin. Welcome to another edition of Petty Talk Podcast. Took a little break and we're back though. We got a guest here today. We got our man Anson here today. Came, he has some shit on his chest.
The homie.
Got big head ass cousin Kilo.
What's up?
He was late as normal. And
5
then
minutes,
Jay,
y'all.
And
What's
then
up,
Jay. But we've been off for a couple weeks. We had to get back to life. And just so you guys know, we took a couple weeks off because we do it like a season. So 12 episodes in a season. We're at our halfway point. So, we took a couple weeks off, get back to our families, work a little bit. But we're here now. We got a lot of shit, too. There's some shit going on. There's some shit. So we're going to get started. But first, when we have people on, first, we want to give them flowers. Ants, we appreciate you coming on here. AJ's probably the coolest dude in Jacksonville. Coolest dude.
He hates me, though.
Hits gas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you having me for sure. The invite. Absolutely.
Why you look nervous?
Huh?
You look nervous.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
He's just white. It's just fine. It's fine.
I ain't never done a podcast before. I don't like being in front of cameras.
His whole face red like.
Normally in front of camera, it's probably not something good.
That's true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we're trying to get a little man into softball. I don't know if y'all seen the videos we've been posting on Facebook.
Gas.
My man been blowing me up.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, no, I ain't seen it.
Oh, you ain't
Bro,
seen it?
what?
I have to show
I
you.
haven't seen it. You have to show me.
I done got dotted twice. The wife done got dotted. She got folded.
Dude,
That's the get back for you hitting the people.
She got
off.
folded, then he got folded, and then the most recent one that came out, he got hit in the face,
Bro.
and then turned over on the couch, covering up. Little man in his
Ninja Turtle. Ninja Turtle underwear.
turtle undies, right? Walks over while he's flipped over on the side and slaps him on the ass. Like,
Talking about good job.
Get up. Good job.
He's talking about, I got you, right? And what makes it worse
Savage.
is so I was pitching a couple balls, right? And he's just taking little half swings. And I was like, hey, man, swing hard. Very next pitch. Right. I'm talking about right here on the side of the nose. My eyes are watering, right? Like I'm folded all over on the couch and
that's
everything.
why his cheeks red. He got blown up.
Yeah.
Recovering.
And we got the little ring camera up on the entertainment center, right?
Yeah.
So we can watch the dogs whenever we go out of town or whatever.
Mhm.
And it catch it in 4K. Broad as day. I'm folded.
I wish
He's laughing.
America's Funniest Home Videos.
It's one of the things you proud, but still like, I'm in pain at the same time. Like, good job.
Because my man's getting it all. He don't need no T-ball. He can go straight into the coach pitch.
Let's go.
Oh, we're gonna put him with the 6-year-olds.
You would say you can't hide DNA. It's in there.
Hey, D1 athlete.
Yes, sir.
Someone got to do it.
So I got some messages on some topics for us.
Okay.
And a couple of them were actually pretty good.
Okay.
And you happen to deal with one of the topics, not with you directly, but, some people want to talk about protests. They want to talk about protests. So we're going to get into that.
Okay.
There's some people that will play until they're losing.
Nah, that's pussy shit.
And then they'll call the card like, oh, I didn't see this roster. They do that fuck shit. So we're gonna get into that a little bit today.
Yeah.
And then I heard you had a situation, Ants, where some people wasted your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that. So.
I ain't gonna say they wasted our time. They tried to.
Yeah.
So we wasted a little bit of their time and
Yeah.
they dipped out.
Yeah. Had to send a little message before we got in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But wasn't that with Ryan?
Yeah, it was.
Ryan
So
Spencer. Who Ryan needs to be on the podcast too because I hear Ryan, you had a rough day, Bubba.
Oh yeah.
Never would I
That's
ever.
called karma.
I told him he's about to be the first player to make the Petty Pod from a performance.
Yeah.
This man in Valdosta hit into a triple play, first at bat, double play his second at bat. Think he got out at third at bat, and the next game hits an IE.
Oh,
and
so he went for the cycle.
He went for the whole cycle.
Yeah, he had the cycle.
I'm like, man, just hang it up. Just put it up.
How many out IE? I could never get a straight answer from nobody.
What happened?
How many out IE? Was it no outs? Was it one?
It was no. It was a 1-2-3.
That's all 3 outs.
It was a whole 3. He made a lot of outs.
Man,
But like I said, are you gonna sit down? No. It's my ball. So I'm not gonna sit down.
Listen, as much as we talk shit, and this ain't gonna come as a surprise to Ryan. We've all said something to him at this point. He's heard something, but the shitty part was, and you hit the nail on the head. because of the rain out, he didn't have a chance to work his way out of it. So
At all.
He had to go the whole drive home with that.
Yeah. It stormed. And he's just like, you just got to sit on that.
What they say? He gonna cry when he get to the car?
He gonna cry in the car. Hey, and his friends try to look out for him. Like he redeemed himself in the league. Like the league does not count for y'all out there. League does not count. Okay,
That's another point. I don't give a fuck in a relationship. If a female got to go on Facebook to talk about how good you did at league, bro, shut it down.
And tagging people to get confirmation.
Right. Stop it.
Come on,
Stop
Anna.
No.
Let that man take his L.
We are too petty for that.
Go
And
ahead
she
and
knows
stop by
that.
fucking Play It Again Sports, get you about $18 for your shit, and move the fuck on.
Right.
But back to the protest thing.
Yeah.
No, the Ryan thing. So what happened?
Oh yeah.
So we it was a couple weeks ago. We went to Jupiter. It was right there in Jupiter, playing a Friday night one pitch. We came out. We played them very first game. We lost our first game to them. Ran our way all the way back to the losers bracket. We get all the way to the
Ryan's watching
basically
too.
to play to get to the championship game. They're in the championship game. We're playing against the team to get to them. We end up beating that team. Well, I think it's like 5th, 6th inning. Ryan comes up to us and he's like, hey, got a proposition for y'all. He's like, if y'all win this game, do y'all just want to split the prize package? He's like, we'll take $1,000. Y'all take $400. Basically just covers y'all entry fee and a little bit of money back towards y'all. Instead, it's already like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Most of us got a 2-hour drive back home. So we're like, yeah, sure, man. Absolutely. Right. We get a little bit of money back.
Unanimously. Absolutely.
Yeah, our
We'll take
whole
it.
team was like, hey, yeah, sure. Absolutely. Ryan is the coach of that team. So as the coach, if you approach us with that proposition, right? Like we're going to be like, cool, sure. That means your team's already in agreement with it. So we finished the game, right? We won the game to get to the championship game. So we're like, all right, cool. We all start all packing our stuff up. We're like, all right, cool. We to the house. Give us our money. We done. Somebody from their team's like, nah, we going to play. I want this money. I got bills to pay or whatever the case was.
What the fuck?
We playing softball
Right.
to pay bills now? What's
It's
going
like
on?
2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
They was like, nah, I didn't vote on it. I don't care what you voted on. Your
Yeah,
coach,
it don't matter.
Yeah, don't matter.
your coach said,
The vote could have been fucking 9-1.
your coach said, like, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
So we was like, fine, we'll play. So top of the first, we scored like 12, 13, all home runs.
Don't tell me they walked off.
Oh, we packed our stuff and left, dog.
Fuck off. Yep.
They said we out.
Yep.
We ain't even go pick up the softballs. We left the softballs out there. We said y'all can have the balls.
We
Fuck
said,
y'all.
y'all so hard up for money, you can have them fucking
Have
softballs
'em.
too.
Dang. Nah, that's some petty shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
That,
So now you can't trust them.
And it was like $40 to a player. I was like, dog, if you need that $40 that bad, it is what it is.
I got you. Yeah. Yeah.
And we couldn't negotiate it. If you had one dude that wanted the extra $40.
I'm on here right now. It says it looks like it was Ty. So Ty, I don't know Ty. I can't pronounce his last name.
Oh,
Weehinger. You know that guy? Is that?
Wing hanger?
Yeah, Ty. I guess it was Ty because somebody said he was
should have stayed home.
Ty said y'all should have stayed home.
Sound like he should have stayed home if he needed money that bad.
I know. He wasted money on gas.
You know
to
what
get out
that story remind me of? You remember when he was in Lake City and that team was so happy they beat us? Were you there?
there? When the lights went out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like-
I seem to be always there when fuck shit happens.
so
So it just follow you around is what it sound like.
He attracts it.
yeah, man. But but like I said, that goes into topics of protesting in general. Like when you go to some of these tournaments and they see a team and all that, like the worst thing is when a team that not supposed to be there get there, and then it's getting late and they be plotting like, we not gonna play.
Yeah.
Like you make you bust your ass. We
All
been
day,
there.
too.
All
Yeah.
day, all night, and they be like, "So y'all just gonna leave?" Like
We dealt with that almost for a whole year
it
with the
sucks.
Ville. Every weekend we'd walk in the park and it would be a question of when.
Yeah.
Right? And we never lost the protest.
Nope.
But it was always a question of, oh, well, this guy can't be here. Or shit, we did it with the One Nation tournament.
Yeah.
With the Johnny situation. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't understand where it stopped being like, you know, especially if you're playing, I don't think under any circumstance if you're playing C and above, you should have a protest.
I don't give a fuck.
There's
I
no
don't give a
reason
fuck,
for
right.
that. You know what I mean? There's no, because at that point, everybody should be there. If you're playing C, you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't care. But it's crazy because you'll get those. And especially with this being Worlds, you know, the time for Worlds right now, it's, you know, it's going to be very, very, very prevalent. Like teams are going to be looking at rosters, looking at stuff. And then that comes to another thing that the guys brought into another thing, talking about directors who let certain people slide or letting things go to make sure that their teams can make a good showing at Worlds, which Florida is notorious for that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's kind of crazy, but like there was a stat that's out like 5 of the last 6 years or 6 out of the last 7 years, a South Florida team has won like D Worlds every single time. And there was another stat.
What's the odds of that?
Yeah. A little crazy, right?
And they never get bumped either.
Or they were playing C. It worked out where they were playing C earlier in the year. But by the time D came, they were a D team.
Be like
you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not shit. I'm all for it. I mean, we're Florida guys now. You know what I mean? I won all the champions just saying Florida shit. I tried to, and this is what I want to address too. So you guys may not know this, but I was trying to take One Nation C Worlds this weekend, right? Oh, okay. So everybody bitches about their rankings and their system, right? And if anyone has any questions or anybody on here wants to see this, I will gladly show you this after the podcast. I just can't show it right now. So I have been doing some stuff with Top Shelf. I like the guys on the team. And we were like, fuck it. We started getting players registered for One Nation. And we're playing B, USSSA. But we have a whole bunch of guys that were coming up C. C+.
That's normal.
Right? And One Nation. So we're like, okay, bet. Fuck it. We coming up C, where we going?
Right.
We going to Ohio. We going to play C. We going to see what happens.
Yeah.
Mind you, the year before they went to the Mojo, they went 0-3.
Yeah.
Top Shelf did, right? So who cares, right? I get a message from the owner of One Nation, and I think it was Rick because it was a 216 number, but I didn't have it saved in my phone, and myself talking in reference to if a guy is ranked B on a B roster, when they come to One Nation, they're going to be B. So basically, my response to that, your rankings don't matter.
Right.
So you're going to bump somebody off of that. Now, I don't know if that was a local, like if it was a Florida thing, because I don't think it was. But there was something fishy off top because I told our local state director that I was taking the team. Right? I said, hey, I'm going to take a team to World. Now, when you register a team, your roster goes online. So, but one of the first things out of his mouth was, send me your roster.
Why are you sending a roster to a local?
Why do you need to?
Why am I sending it? Why am I sending the roster? Period. Because if the rankings are good, you can only add players that are of ranking to your roster.
Correct.
So if that's the case, why do I have to send my roster to you? And the crazy thing is he did it with our women's team too. And I don't know if it's because of the situation with me and One Nation, but it's weird that they did that. But I mean, I don't even care.
Right.
Why are you going to do that when you still ain't cut my check?
Your severance package?
But yet you're going to sit back and tell me, like, I'm trying to take my women. My women just won C states.
Right.
C states. And we're trying to go take them to play C. And Rod is getting messages that like, hey, if these girls are on this B roster, because obviously we have girls that play B conference, you have a open tournament for your world tournament that has 4 girls in it, 4 teams in it, and you want to have it on a Sunday. So you want me to spend $6,000 to $8,000 to bring a team for a 4-team tournament when I can bring a full C team to go play C, and you're going to bitch about my B players.
Right.
But it's always been that way. Like I'm ranked B in U-Trip. I'm C in WSL. I'm C in One Nation. I'm C in USA, ASA. That's the only reason I'm still B is because, Ralph's a piece of shit. So
so you got that. I mean, but that's not going to help you get reclassed.
It's fucking over, bro. It's over. I don't give a fuck.
Hey,
I'm going on Rismondo to ruin my shit forever. I want to go major plus, so this way I can't put in no paperwork. Nothing. It's fucking over. With no shot. I got a better chance of winning the fucking Powerball tonight than I do getting reclassed.
But even his situation is crazy because you've never been on a legit B roster.
Nope.
Never.
And not to mention every player that was on his team that got bumped to B with Beckham.
Oh yeah,
right.
Beckham boy. Yeah.
Every one of them are not even C+ players. They're all C.
I think there's 1 or 2 that are still C+.
Well, that's because Devin went and
they
played.
Went and did something. Right. Anyone that faded off back in the C and stayed there, they're legit C.
Yeah, because them boys down there in Valdosta playing D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them play.
Bro, my shit gets denied in 7 minutes. So being above is supposed to go to the national committee, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
Right? How long does your reply take?
It's less than an hour.
Okay. How the fuck?
And it comes back signed at the bottom by Ralph.
Right.
Denied 2
Hey,
years in a row.
Exactly.
but there could be some changes coming in USSSA. There is now.
They said that this year.
No,
like
but
a
listen,
committee or whatever the fuck.
But no, now they have a new co-state director.
Yeah,
They do.
He's not being optimistic. He's like, no.
And Phil actually is a good, like, I fuck with Phil.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I fuck with him. Like,
like
I'm not
Phil.
gonna lie. Yeah, good
I like
dude.
Phil.
Yeah. So
got no issues with him.
I feel like Phil, he's gonna, while it can't happen overnight, I feel like he's gonna put things in the right direction. As long as, like, he's got to, and we'll see, Ralph, people change, fuck it.
No, the fuck they don't. No, they don't.
They do.
For the right amount of money.
They do. They do. They do. And he might just, he might feel differently about certain things and, and maybe bringing some new, younger, some blood in there might give him different perspective and some shit might change.
Fuck the age, fuck the injuries. I mean, I've got a goddamn medical report a mile long. All that. The B division doesn't exist.
At all.
And it's not just me. He's stuck there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are stuck too.
Now, even in his situation, he's touched upper ball and he's played up there for a little while. He hasn't played in years. He went through a 3-4 year stint where you couldn't fucking throw at all.
About 2.5, yeah.
Right. Like, there's injuries involved, there's everything, nothing. He gets denied in less than an hour. I'm pretty sure, I think I want to post this on Facebook, like the time I sent my email and then my reply and see if anyone could beat it.
But you did do
that quick. No.
you didn't listen to me though too.
With what?
And it came back and bit you in the ass. What did I tell you not to do 2 years ago?
Oh, the Challenge Cup?
Yep.
Oh.
And the thing is when like even other association goes and look at it, they don't see like that's the only time you play because you were a B chip. They just see that you played B Challenge Cup.
Yeah.
That's just like right now, if they go look at someone's roster and this is a glitch that, other associations you could kind of get away with because unless they dig, if they go look at a C roster, everybody on the roster is C. They can't see that where your B chips are. So if you don't have a history and you go to One Nation and you go you're a C chip on a D team,
They see
and
USD.
they see USD.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? So there's different loopholes and different things that you can do.
There's got to be some insider trading though. Like,
Man, I'm not even gonna put that out there right now. But I'm gonna say that there is definitely things that can get done with a single phone call.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about insider trading. Like there's people from other associations that have connections to see actual access.
But the only way you can do that is director to director.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so some director has to let you in to see it because if you're just pulling it, you can't do it.
It's all bullshit.
Oh yeah.
It's all
I never understood. Like we've touched base on this a few times, and we're gonna ask you some of the marquee stuff we talk about, like things you would do to fix certain divisions, blah blah. But for the most part, the way I see it, like BSC has a solid foundation. There's lower and there's upper.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So then you said, which I learned for the first time a couple weeks ago, there used to be a super rec.
Super rec. Yeah.
Okay. So it used to be a middle division.
Yes.
Okay. Even if you want to run it that way, that's fine. In most places, like I know Ohio's got a strong C and B division. Texas has a strong.
Not really. They had Worlds this week. Do you know how many teams they have in their World Tournament? 22.
Oh, 22.
Okay.
22. Last year they had over 40 some.
Right. But I feel like once you get to a certain point, there's a huge gap between C and conference.
Right.
I'm not saying ability. I'm saying able to play. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a huge gap. So in my opinion, you should not go. Like everyone should be ranked C or below unless you go to the conference. Period. B division should not exist. It's pointless.
Yeah.
Absolutely pointless. 95% of the B players are chips on a C team.
Right.
And you have to play a conference schedule like with the women. That's what we had to do. That's why our women are playing B conference because that's the only way we could play.
I am seeing that too. A lot of B teams playing on the conference.
Well, it's because that's the only time you can play.
Now, in your opinion, do you think talent-wise there's a huge jump from a C to a B player?
No. The biggest jump, to me, the biggest jump in softball is the new D team and the established DC team.
Right.
I think that's your biggest talent gap because those D teams that should be playing C or like, basically that C and that new D, that's your biggest talent gap.
Right.
Like it's not even like you're going to lose 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That game. You know what I mean?
Donations.
You don't stand a chance. But everything else, even especially C and up, like you go to these duels and these events, and these B teams are beating conference teams. Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? Like if you level that playing field and you give them same options, it's fair game.
Right. So I just don't think there should be a B division at all. There should be C. That's it. And there's no chips.
But then again, that's why BSC has it figured out in a lot of ways.
Right.
Because I just don't understand why no other sanction has gone to that method.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
money.
Yeah, that part. Because you got to remember.
But it's clear cut.
Nah, but still, you got to remember on the circuit, it's like an established, they're going to come regardless, right? So no matter how, say for instance, 5 teams go on YouTube and say, I ain't messing with this, whatever. Like, and it's going to be a whole bunch of posts and what we're going to do and a bunch of email. Clay turned teams down.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. He turned out like 10, now I can't give a specific number, but he literally turned teams down for this world. So it's like, you could bitch and complain all you want, but no matter what,
but the BSC isn't just softball either.
Right.
Like that's a big, way it was always explained to me when I first started playing BSC is it's just a big family reunion.
Yeah.
Like you go there to have a good time and then you get to play softball on the side.
Yeah.
And that's what that was for me. Playing BSC was always just going to for the party pretty much.
Yeah. That's why I was excited when Justin was starting with the One Nation stuff where he was kind of going that route is atmosphere first, player experience first. And that's how BSC is.
Oh yeah.
And regardless, I'm like, dude, I've watched like him fucking the slip and slide in goddamn Columbus. I've seen videos of people busting their ass because they playing in the mud. Everyone is still laughing and smiling.
Yeah.
You go to a U-Trip event that's not on turf and on clay, and the same thing happens. Everybody's fucking miserable. They can't wait to go home.
I will say though, Chris Carroll in Jacksonville with U-Trip is doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, he is.
And he is bringing fun back to the game, and he's doing it his way, and he's kind of being stubborn with his approach. He's just staying consistent. It don't matter if he has 6 teams. It doesn't matter if he has 18 teams.
Yeah.
He's doing the same thing, and he's doing it right, and he's bringing it back. And he's got a lot of things against him. A lot. Even people in his own organization. And he's doing an outstanding job. So he gets the atmosphere. He gets those things, and I'm excited to see what Chris does.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important, like I tell like any organization, that's why it's important to the people that are involved to have that experience. Chris coached. So he has that experience. He knows what, he would like to see for a tournament or what he's trying to avoid. So for him, like if you put directors in place that actually know the game of softball or whatever sport it is, like then you get a better understanding instead of just the bottom line, you know. So that's why Chris is gonna do good. You like everything coming to Jacksonville, Chris. Just block out the hate. They're gonna try to come like he said, might be within your own organization because we've seen it for myself being an umpire, but just stay focused.
Real quick on the BSC, we had a very successful weekend at BSC. The Hype tent with Hype Sports, and we did a little promotion. So we're going to do a raffle real quick.
Okay.
While we're on here, so we had a promotion. If you spent $50 at the tent, you got your name in a raffle.
All right.
And if you win the raffle, you're going to get 2 jerseys and a pair of pants for your team, basically like a small team sponsorship for free.
Okay.
From Hype Sports. So we're going to do that right now. We have this in here. There's about 40 in here. I can get it open. I was strong this morning.
Shake them up.
Damn, dude.
There we go. Hey man, I was working out when I put this on. That's what I said. Working out when I put it on. Let me see who we got here. So the winner is going to be, what's that? Mark R. I'm not sure who you are, Mark R, but I have your phone number on here. And this is also going to be on Circuit Talk. So this is the winner. And we will reach out to you here in the next day or so and get your mock. So maybe we can get you your uniforms by the sponsorship.
Congratulations.
Man, you put his phone number
Well, I had them put the phone number and everything on there because
I'm saying you put it on Facebook Live?
No, I just my bad. I already put the he'll be all right. But
cost of doing business.
Yeah, like hey, you getting some free shit.
Yeah,
right.
Shut up about it.
Worth it.
Yeah, you're gonna get some hype swag. But go ahead.
I want to get into, we got a special guest here. So I actually know Anson before I know both of y'all, actually. Mm-hmm. So if y'all heard at the beginning of the pod, I call him Little Homie. That's how far we go. So let me give a little backstory. So Anson was always, like you could say he was probably one of the first ones invited to the barbecue around Jacksonville. No, I'm being real. When I tell you this story, so we had a team in league. This is when league in Jacksonville was like it. Like it don't matter what it was.
League was a C tournament every night.
It was it. I'm talking about full uniform, shirt tucked in pants, like me, like everything. We had sponsors, everything like that. So we had a team called OT.
No net.
No, I'm gonna get into that too.
Wild.
No net, no net, nothing. Right, straight tournament style ball. And we had a team called Out of Towners, OTN. But the real name was Out of Town Niggas. Yeah. Right? So everybody
can't take nowhere.
So shout out to my OTN fellas. They in the group chat, they told me to give them a shout out. So I'm giving y'all a shout out now. And actually Shannon, he's the one that created the theme music for us.
Okay.
So shout out to that too. But yeah, so we ran off like a bunch of titles, and this military kid, like, hey man, like, you know what's up? Like, full of energy. If y'all think he got energy now, like back then, fresh in the military, he had these little loud ass. So one night, and I swear, what you live on the north side?
Yeah, I lived up off of Heckscher Drive at the apartments.
He's in Heckscher Drive. We was short one. I called this man from Drew Park. I said, hey man, we need one. He said, bet. And I don't know, he got there about in 10, 15. Yeah. Oh yeah, bitch! That's all you saw come around. He said that, and we all saw that, and like, yeah, he one of us. And he was the only white guy in a team full of black dudes in Jacksonville. So Ant's always been one of the ones.
It's weird though, because people might not know this, but Ant's actually dated married a black girl. Jelly black.
Yeah.
She black for real.
No, yeah,
Jelly black. Like, listen, I feel safe.
She is gangster.
I feel safe. I don't have to worry about no female. The only thing that'd be saving these hoes is AJ, for real. Because if AJ wasn't there'd been about 2 times Jelly would have cleared that whole bitch out.
Jelly about that life. Jelly about that life.
She don't play that shit.
But that's why, you marry. That's what you do. That's what a marriage is about, balance, right? You need somebody to match your energy. So he got the right one.
I knew of Jelly for a couple years, but never like played with her, been on the same side with her, never really had a conversation with her. I show up to see Co-Ed Worlds, and she's in the dugout. I never seen her play, nothing. And she just like, hey, Jelly's gonna play until this person gets here, whatever. I was like, I don't even know who the fuck you talking about. Okay, whatever though. You got it.
Party foul.
I said, whatever, man, you got it. So we start playing. She winds up playing, I think, 2 games, and then comes out and she kind of just starts talking shit. She's sitting on the top of the bench in Vieira. She just like talking shit. Well, there was a dude on our team that was crying about not playing. Bro, to listen to her check him over and over and over again, bro. He's like walking. He's only bitching the females, none of the dudes. So like the 3rd time he bitches, all I hear is like, I'm like putting my gloves on. All I hear is like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm like,
who was that?
I would go and she's like, I'm tired of you fucking bitching. And she walks out. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, she's cool. Lily's cool. Yeah.
So it's it gets a little testing sometimes.
Are you all right? No?
Yeah.
I can't tell you to blink because the camera's on you. You'll be all right? All right.
But yeah, like I said, I know Lil Homie for a while. He called me Big Homie. I call him Lil Homie. We know each other for years. Tell us a little something about, I know you played for your military team. Like,
I ended up playing for the All Army team while I was in. Came back from Afghanistan 2018.
Appreciate your service.
As soon as we got back from Afghanistan, I dropped my All Army packet. And one of my stipulations with my chain of command at the time was I was getting ready to go to flight instructor school for teaching crew chiefs in the back. And they were like, if you pass the school, then we'll sign off on your packet. So luckily it all worked out. I was able to go play for the All Army. Altogether, it's like a 2.5, 3 month process. You go to a camp, and it's kind of like being a pro athlete essentially for that time period. You literally wake up, go work out, go practice, go take BP, go take ground balls, go have your lunch break or whatever you want to call it, and then you're right back at it. Go practice again.
It's full-on training camp.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then your scrimmages, 2-3 scrimmage games that night, and then on the weekend you're traveling for tournaments. Our camp was in Lawton, Oklahoma at Fort Sill. So then on the weekend we traveled over to Dallas, played in a I want to say it was a C tournament. We went over there, played in a tournament. After that, the next weekend we played. It was there's a Goodyear facility right there in Oklahoma. We went over there. They did a huge event for us. We were able to play against the team that they put together. It was a really cool experience. And then you go to the All Armed Forces tournament where you play all the other branches. That's about 4 or 5 days long. So it was a really awesome experience. And just that like achievement, and you get to wear the Army name on your chest. So that was kind of one of my goals when I joined the Army, is like I wanted to be able to wear that name across my chest and kind of be able to say I did that.
The Army got a sweep this year too.
Yeah, they did.
The women and the men both won it.
Okay, so now let's get to the petty shit, because you played. Because this is political ants. I need the petty ants to come out now. So you played circuit at a high level. You played a prime time.
Yep.
We'll get into that a little later. You played on the conference.
Yep.
And you've played local tournaments, and you played military ball on the high level, right?
Yep.
So what's that for us, that regular civilians that I've umpired military worlds, and they got some petty people out there as well, bitching and all that stuff too. But give the people an insight of some of the petty stuff that happens, like the good stuff, the bad stuff, or whatever. Does get into some of that, because some regular civilians will never experience like a military tournament other than seeing highlights of guys just posting their accomplishments.
I mean, most of the military tournaments it's a lot of conference umpires, honestly.
Okay.
Prime example, Lee Eggers used to come umpire all the military tournaments. So he would always bring a good crew. So you get a lot of the same umpires that you do at a lot of the civilian tournaments. So you really don't have anything bad to say about the umpires. It's the same umpires. They're umpiring the same game. You're not getting any fair impartial calls, or you're not getting no favorable calls or nothing like that. So can't really say nothing bad about the umpires. It's the same strike zone's always going to fluctuate. Umpires don't really change.
What about the players though?
What?
The players.
What?
You get some players that get a lot of energy. There's some players that have a lot of energy. I have ran into a couple players over the years that they, for whatever reason, will think that their rank transfers onto the field. So, obviously, as you play,
I'm trying to let it get into it.
You start playing, you start getting passionate, shit talking starts happening. For what? Yeah, right. Like you'll have you'll run into this guy that he's like a staff sergeant or a sergeant first class or I only know Army ranks. I'm sorry for all you Navy, Air Force folks, whatever. Or he's an officer, and for whatever reason, you start going back and forth a little bit, and then he'll want to poke his chest out and be like, "I'm an officer," and I'm like, "Hey man, I don't really give a shit.
You on this field, man?
I'm like, hey, you ain't in uniform, and I'm a civilian, so at this point, I don't really care."
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, but the energy's good. There is a lot of respect though, because at the end of the day, you're all still fighting for the same cause, or you've all, you all signed that dotted line. So there is a lot of respect there.
Yeah.
You don't hardly ever see things never get to the fighting aspect a lot. I think maybe once or twice I've ever seen it get to that point, and it wasn't even softball related. It was a lot of sideline disrespect type thing.
Yeah.
But the passion and the drive to win, because everybody there is so competitive and everybody wants to win. But I would compare it a lot to the BSC, because you think you only get to see these people from all over the world, maybe
like one big reunion.
Yeah, you only get to see them a couple times a year. And there's some teams that come from overseas. You got a couple teams that come out of Germany, Europe, or from the West Coast. Occasionally you get a team from Hawaii. And you ain't seen these dudes, but maybe once or twice a year. So it's some guys that you ain't seen in a long time. So you really enjoy the ability to see them. And then you're just like, oh, well, we also get to play softball for fun while we're here.
Right.
So it's a really good atmosphere. We actually have 2 military tournaments coming up. We got one coming up in about 2 weeks up in Chattanooga. We're taking a military team up there for, I think it's actually One Nation Military Worlds going on up there. And then October 19th, I believe it is, we're going to go to Augusta for U-Trip Military Worlds.
You still with Johnny Elkins? You still?
Yep, still with militia.
Okay. Y'all got some young boys coming. Sammy, y'all got some young talent?
We're slowly trying to transition to a little bit of a younger team. A lot of us guys have been playing for a long time. A lot of people don't know I've been playing softball for 16 years, man. I don't like to consider
I'm scared to track my numbers. I'm too scared to even say when I started.
Hit him with the Kevin Hart.
I don't like to consider myself a vet, but I've been playing softball for 16 years.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we're trying to transition to finding some younger talent. A lot of us guys are getting a little bit to the older side, and
Where's Worlds at this year?
Augusta, Georgia again.
So I remember this from previous conversations. What the fuck's up with the time limit?
I don't know.
If you bring Johnny on this show,
Lord.
and you talk about the time limit, he'll blow a gasket.
Yeah, he will.
We'll have to the whole hour will be. He'll just fucking
He went a whole
snap.
BP session
Yeah, he'll
just talking about
fucking
that.
I don't know. I don't agree with it.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to comment on that.
Yeah, all right.
But
I don't.
it's always been a time limit?
Supposedly. I don't
That can't be.
recall there being a time limit
I've
for
watched-
A. I thought A was conference rules, right? No time limit for the A.
I've watched live feeds. Games were almost 2 hours long.
Yeah, like I think it was last year, us and BTA were going back and forth. I'm talking about banger game, 24-25 going into I think it was the 5th. We run out of time. And it's like every game after that wasn't even as exciting. That was basically the championship game because it was,
Right.
I mean, it was just an absolute banger of a game. And then that was it. And it was like, well, you feel like you almost got cheated, but at the end of the day, you knew the rules going into it. You should have prepared yourself better, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I have heard that there is things in the works of getting it
Extended.
back to Vieira, getting rid of the time limit. But again, those are things that I can't completely and fully, truly speak on.
That's one thing I want to touch on. When you have an upper division as a director, or ex-director.
Yeah, ex-director, formerly known as.
I'm trying to get the light skin video to go.
No. I'm in a good headspace, man. It's been a real good couple weeks.
But like to your point, in my opinion, if you have a certain amount of upper teams, I think you should just give them like 2 fields, start them at 8:00 in the morning, and just let them run. That's one thing. Like if I do ever get into that space of directing and things like that, that's one of the things I think will be my little go to is like, because coming from a player perspective, like you said, 25-25, us comp on the circuit, when our games get intense, sometimes the games don't go past 4 or 5 innings. So you're looking up like +1, like, dang, it's only the 4th inning.
See, we don't even do a +1.
Yeah. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's just, hey,
Straight.
This is it.
Oh yeah, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
I mean, if we even implemented a +1, at least like, hey, this is it, and then we got one more.
Right.
I can understand like there's time restraints on everything, but the upper part, military A. How many teams y'all had at Worlds?
Probably 20.
Yeah, there's no reason for a time limit.
Okay, but I will say this, and this is no offense.
That's why I say put your director hat on.
This is no offense though, too.
Talk to us.
It's kind of like the BSC, right? And the reason why I say that is the rec might have 50 teams in the rec tournament.
Okay. Right.
There's 6 legit teams, right? Military A ball, they might have 20 teams showing up. It's a 3 to 4 man race every week.
Every time.
Yeah.
Like, so when you have a situation like that and that I'm not saying it's okay and I'm not saying I agree with it, but to keep things on track, to keep things in an orderly fashion, to make sure people are flying home at a decent time on Sunday, you got to factor that in. Right. Because there's going to be, what you're hoping in that situation is you might run into 1 or 2 games like that, but for the most part, you're dealing with a lot of run rules that's going to keep you on schedule.
Okay.
And then, you're going to have your top teams. But you could caveat that by saying like king seat game, championship games,
Right.
those games that matter, then we have no time limit.
Right,
You know what I mean?
makes sense.
And the cool thing about having a military program, I mean, I know with One Nation, I know Chris, the guy who runs it, he has a pretty, like, I don't want to say a free reign, but he can make adjustments, so, and especially when you're dealing with, service members and those kind of specialty programs, you can kind of make your rules, and I think in those situations with people traveling so far, like every weekend that they go somewhere, you're talking 10K.
Yeah.
Because you got flights, you got housing, you have all kind of stuff. Even if it's not from a sponsor, everybody on the team, that's what they're spending, and they do duels. So they're starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Why not? Or do it like a duel. Do it like the conference does it. The first thing they have their rules, and the second one is all you can eat or something. You know what I mean? Like be more accommodating. And I think a lot of the directors now, they like to keep it black and white, when sometimes it's okay to say, fuck it. I'm going to cater to this because these are my breadwinners. At the end of the day, the people that are going to bring more teams to you and put your stuff out there and put you on a platform are your upper players. So whether you like it or not, you got to cater to them. Like I said, I have crazy things. We had talked about doing the association thing and stuff like that. But right now I'm so at peace with what we have going business wise that I'm okay not doing it. But I mean, I would love to start catering to the upper teams. And I'm not saying to weed out the D and E. I'm not saying that, but make the E.
Fuck them.
Make the E more, hey, you're a league team, you're coming in. And then cut down these crazy prize packages for E and Rec. Fuck you. What I'm saying? Come here, you'll win $1,000. But if you're playing D, especially a DC combined, give them in 3,000. You're going to make your money on your entry on the back end.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't get with a lot of directors. But I also understand that it is a business too. And a lot of directors are using that as a form of income also. So,
correct.
You know what I mean? So I get that, trust me, and I'm not knocking that, but you got to find a balance if you want to keep people happy and keep people coming to the park. And that's why these numbers are down.
That's why it's a revolving door.
Yeah. Look at One Nation.
One shitty director after another.
Look at One Nation Worlds this weekend. We went to One Nation Worlds a couple years ago. We started on Friday, 10 a.m. They have C, D, B, Open. They started their world tournament on a Saturday.
Oh, wow.
USSSA could never. But it's because...
where's it located? Where?
Columbus, Ohio. It's at Berliner. So
Yeah, but they also got 32 fields.
But
32?
Yeah, 32
There's
fields.
a lot of fields up there.
But we're talking a world tournament. What did you say was what needed in softball? Atmosphere.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a world tournament. You drag it out.
Yeah. Friday.
You do an all-star game. You do different stuff. You have vendors.
I was defending them against U-Trip. You said U-Trip could never. U-Trip got 9 fucking fields, got 6 teams in C, and we start at 8 a.m. and don't finish till 2 a.m.
Okay.
They drag that shit out.
But I'm saying for a world tournament.
No, I get you. Yeah.
By the end of this pod, this bitch gonna be conference plus.
Yeah, it's over. Go check his ranking right now.
By the time this shit air, he gonna be conference plus.
Get Everett on FaceTime. Get me on that roster. I'll be fucking major plus and it's done.
He ain't never play U-Trip ever again.
Never.
I think them boys is in Oklahoma or somewhere this weekend.
You gonna give Russell a heart attack. Russell go by and say, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, Russell calling him right now. Look, he
Russell like, "What are you doing, man?"
Russell just sent him a message. Shut the fuck up.
Right, like, edit, cut it out. Somebody make an edit.
God damn. It's not worth it, man. Fuck it. Just tired of dealing with it. I'm old, man. I don't want to deal with this shit no more.
He's like, you're on the porch right now with a bit like, fuck him.
But yeah, they have 22 teams in the Sea World tournament.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's a weekend.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? That's a weekend. Even in Florida where the B and C division is scarce, on a good weekend for B and C, you got 13, 14 teams on a combined. You're talking an organization, like a world tournament. Like I can't see U-Trip Sea Worlds having less than 50.
Yeah.
Shit, they had COVID, the fucking Hurricane Bonita, or whatever the fuck that shit was called, when that shit got shut down, and they still had 40 teams.
Yeah, I played in that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
I went down, played, turned around, came home for the hurricane, turned around, drove back down, went and played in...
That was last year, right? No, not last year.
No, the year before.
Year before, right? Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, y'all still down there playing? They were like...
I think it was B and A, though.
Oh, okay.
I didn't do C. I did B and A.
Yeah.
That's midweek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing.
You playing?
Shit, we have our world for our women start We start on fucking Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday?
We run fucking Tuesday, and we're playing back to back. It's Tuesday to fucking Sunday.
So that they can play the B and the A.
Yeah.
That's the dumb thing too. Like the higher you play, your worlds are in the middle of the week.
Yeah. And that's hard to build your team because you got to tell these guys, hey, at the beginning of the yeah.
Somebody gonna not miss work. Somebody say, I ain't got no PTO for that.
That's another thing I never understood. Like as a coach and a sponsor, like when you start the year, it's the schedule's out. You can see when Worlds is. You can, if you know you can't make it.
You know, I'm gonna get into that.
You know?
I'm gonna get into that kind of
I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about what was going on with y'all.
We experienced that a little bit.
There's always something. GTF has always experienced. GTF has always experienced since something.
I'm here for it. What happened?
Hey, but we don't want to talk about them high bright uniforms y'all.
Bro, no, that's right. Fuck.
What was y'all doing?
If y'all gonna say what y'all want. A lot of people want those because he got Bryce. That was our contribution to Bryce. We always make
the bright yellows.
Yeah, we always make a.
We're not talking about color. We're talking about execution.
I had no control over making the jersey, but it's yellow. The coach said it's yellow. He printed it out, and like I said, you know, GTF we always do the island colors. So that was we never did yellow before, so he just did yellow with the print on it. It didn't look bad when you saw it. It wasn't that bad.
It was bad. I saw y'all from 5 fields over.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, you can see us now. I never say you can't see us. Yeah. But a lot of people liked it. We got a lot of orders.
Who liked it?
A lot of people. We don't call names on here. Except for one person.
Who?
I ain't calling him.
Speedy?
Speedy. I can't wait to get Speedy on here because they're going to have their own section.
Reclass is open right now, right?
Yeah, you better get it.
Wait. Okay,
I sent a 5-subject
I got a bone to pick with this raggedy bitch right here. So mine now.
We've been over this. We've been over this shit.
But we had a conversation, Justin. I'm talking to Justin right now and Ants. But we had the conversation, one of the episodes, when he said, is there a competitive team he will do comp, right? If it's one of the top teams or a team that's going to compete, right?
Yeah.
So one of those teams, you on Circuit Talk now, put out a post and say, we're trying to build and we need some new young, not young. Because
he's not young.
We need some new energy, whatever, right?
No, it said young.
Oh, they said young?
Yeah, it said young. Mm-hmm.
So
next, go ahead, move the fuck on. Next.
He already scouted the post.
Next, bro. No,
he only scouted because I told him he didn't know. So I said, you raggedy bitch, I tagged you.
Exactly.
Did you not? No, I ain't see what you're talking about.
You tagged me. Did anybody message me? Anybody ask? No.
But I did my part.
Because I'm old, bitch.
You're not old.
They trying to get younger and you tag my fucking 45-year-old ass.
Hey, it would have been a good...
Okay, go ahead, continue with your argument that don't make no fucking sense. Go ahead.
Because when I went to him, I said, do you see me tag you? You're like, no. Well, see, I'm trying to get you on... I'll do my part. As a friend, I'll try to do my part and get him on a good team. Because he said that was one stipulation.
That's a good team, though.
That's what I'm telling you. Your hype is affiliated with that team, actually.
I would play.
Okay.
I'll bet money says I don't get picked up. You want to put it out there? Friendly wager.
It's a position thing with that team.
It's a position thing.
It's a position thing, period. That's what y'all not understand.
That's why I told your ass to lose about 20 pounds.
I can't fucking throw.
Have surgery. How much do you need to have throw from second base?
I'm left-handed.
Oh, fuck. My bad.
Bro, what the fuck?
I've seen you make...
Shut the fuck up.
He can't play second.
I've seen this man hold it down at second.
Didn't he win a world at a 5-man?
He won a world playing outfield. But
he lose 20 pounds.
One outfield, 1 5.
Yeah. But
lose 20 pounds and take your ass back to right field.
If you do let's practice that.
Yeah.
That's the wrist. It's all in the wrist.
And just tell your second baseman or your middleman, you got to come cut me. But go track that shit. Go get it.
Because you can't track them. There's nothing wrong with your legs.
Oh, I know I can track.
But you want to know what's wild, though?
They sent your... Hey. Fill in the word for me, please.
Hey, my black ass
They sent that to the outfield at Worlds. I had to go bail his ass out.
I got a video of him falling.
Me?
Challenge cup.
First of all, because my glasses are doing this. What the hell you want me to do? I tracked it good, though. Can I get credit for that at least? I tracked it good.
No, but I'm not afraid of competition, dog. I know. I'll play whoever, whenever. The point is, you're not looking at the whole picture. Like, he's over there arguing against me, didn't even realize I was left-handed. I can't play second. It don't matter. Who the fuck gonna take the comp player? Oh, he's 40. He's hurt everywhere. He can't throw. He's left-handed. We gonna take him as a comp drop and put him at second. Then you, as a coach, wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't. I call it. Listen, I will say this: we do have some big news coming on the circuit. I talked to you about it.
Ooh.
I got a call from a prominent team that said that they were tired of they want to get back to the standard of winning, and they gave me the keys to the car. right? So basically, they're going to let me build. They got their 4 or 5 guys, but they're going to let me build the team. And I'm excited for it. And I called Jay and I said, hey, look, but I keep it real with him.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I said, hey, the only way we're going to have a conversation, you got to get reclass. I can't use a comp top class.
See?
Oh, it's a rec team.
That ain't happening.
It's a rec team.
So in a matter of
I can't,
45 seconds, he went from against me to now he's with me.
like I can't justify it. You're my boy.
Right. And I agree with you.
But when you're building a team on the BSC, your comp and your others have to be your best athlete and players on your team.
Right.
Unfortunately, Jay, he can run and he can hit. But he needs to either learn how to pitch.
I'm telling you, mask up. Mask up.
Or do something else. But you guys want to know something wild about talking about people being old and playing? Yeah. You know it's going to be wild. We're about 2 months and 2.5 months away.
Oh, fuck.
From me coming out of retirement and being the best player at the turkey.
Listen to me, bro.
Like, I'm going to be the best player.
With this,
it's crazy.
We're going to have a problem.
Because listen, I'm going to be 5 for 5 or something.
I'm glad this is.
You notice how it keeps going down, right?
No, I'm saying this is throughout the day.
It's fluctuating.
At the point when I'm like 5 for 5, there's going to be like people talking like, yo, like he's really.
Yeah.
They're going to be calling me Himothy and all kind of stuff.
Shit.
And it's going to be a lot of pressure. I'm not going to lie.
On you.
It's a lot of pressure on me. You know what I mean? But when I perform it, do I just ride off into the sunset and like I don't got nothing else to prove?
I'm just glad it's on wax.
I'm
so when the shit don't go the way you think it might go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to go that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to be there. So.
And like when Yates is asking me. No, he might, yeah. When I'm at thing, when Yates is asking me for hit tips, like how I took that pitch that way and different stuff like that. Yeah, I just don't want to be like, I just don't want that kind of pressure. I just want them to let me play the game.
But you put that pressure on you.
You did that.
He did that.
You did that.
Because you didn't want to listen?
Okay.
Because y'all don't want to listen and I told you what's going to happen.
But no one asked you what's going to happen. You came out and said, hey, when I come back, No, I'm saying because everyone was getting on me. Oh, you only sponsor because you can't play. You're talking about the outsiders.
I'm talking about why it's happening. I'm talking about why I'm coming back.
Okay,
Jack.
All right.
I'm talking about why I'm getting aggressive.
You talking about the outside? We don't give a fuck about
the
that.
First time I hit one about 360.
That ain't happening. Nah, that's just for entertainment right there. That is not.
The first time I hit something like 360.
Oh man.
I might throw the bat to the other field.
Don't
just throw it over.
It's gonna be my bat. Don't do that.
If you hit something 360, I myself would give you that. Like I would.
Listen,
do that.
What y'all don't know is I'm about to be in the gym with Johnny Elkins next week.
Okay, all right. I'm
gonna have a good 6 weeks before Turkey.
Lifting a refrigerator ass, Johnny.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah.
Right. Big look at my head with no neck.
Yeah, swole up. I already told y'all when I started losing weight, so I was gonna be 200 pounds of Twisted Steel and sex appeal. And I'm telling you about a turkey. Look out, Jack. Don't be called. Hey, listen, and don't be asking me come play on y'all's teams. Don't be asking me come pitch for you, lead you to worlds. I'm not doing none of that.
I am going live.
I'm proving a point. I'm proving a point.
They can't afford it,
and I'm leaving. They don't got. They don't. Resmondo, they 10,000.
They can't.
Weekend.
10,000 a weekend.
They don't.
Bro, listen, I got work. I got work. I'm gonna be making money if I'm there. Right. They got to cover expenses.
They don't got room for a drop though.
So he above.
No, I'm major plus.
Major plus.
Yeah, major plus.
In U-Trip.
There's only a couple people ranked there. It's like me, B's ranked there. You know what I mean? We up there. So like we got to get. Yeah, it's hard work. I just got dropped.
We airing at the turkey, right? We still playing on that?
We're going live at the turkey. And we're going to go live at the sponsorship. Okay. The BSC sponsorship.
Yes, you did speak about that.
In Panama City. We're going to go live there.
After I get reclass on BSC, I'll be out there.
Talk to Speedy.
No, I've been trying.
Did you send him a novel? Hey, Speedy.
Did you do it?
5 subject notebook.
This past week. You did it again?
Not yet.
Hey, Speedy likes golf.
I'm still typing it.
He likes golf. So maybe take him down to St. Augustine, taking golfing. You know what I'm saying?
I got connections everywhere. You got courses.
Yeah, you got wooing.
Hey, listen.
Put it in.
Yeah, you get them on the golf course.
Some directors take money. Some directors just want to go golfing with their buddy.
Hey.
Come on. I ain't played in 6 years, but I'll break them out just to get reclass. I don't give a fuck.
But when are you playing league again?
Me?
Oh, yeah, you can't even play.
January, you said, right?
January?
January is my goal.
We keep losing the G spot. Or what's her name? What's the
Bro,
team?
don't please
What is
stop.
it?
Just fucking stop. Don't even mention that shit on here.
What?
I'm not even giving
Oh,
it. Bro, the fucking World Series is won every goddamn
Oh,
time.
Lord.
Man, we lost the Metro, y'all. We lost the Metro World Series.
For y'all that don't know, Metro is playoff
Life, yeah.
softball here in Jacksonville.
And we dog walked them too. We came back through
Yeah.
and we fucking lost. Cause Jay, I'm not gonna lie, Jay, I think he went 0 for 4.
No.
0 for 3.
No.
Yeah, it was bad.
No.
Oh, man.
If I could have cut him, the mid game,
mid-league game.
Mid-league game.
mid-league championship game.
And I had to play outfield for 3 straight games.
Oh my God.
No
So it
break.
comes
So
to
there,
excuses.
so he can't play outfield.
He can't.
No break. No, I can't.
Uh-huh.
He was
I
out there. He was getting torched.
Yes.
I know we got a little more time left for this episode, so I'm gonna get little homie another question. How was it being a other on BSC and with the one of the top teams, primetime? Like, how was that experience being on the circuit? I know you went into a little bit same as a family atmosphere, but actually playing for primetime. You played conference with primetime as well.
I did.
So how was it? You know, shout out to Tony. I know he's a great sponsor, but getting some of that stuff because I know some people always say I want to play circuit. You know, some Caucasian friends.
So I
How was
got
that experience?
I picked up with Primetime. I think it was like 2016.
Mhm.
I got picked up to them through Busta. Shout out Busta, solid dude right there. And definitely shout out Tony, LD, Mr. Witt, all them great guys. They actually taught me a lot about softball. More than going out and just playing the game. And I had a little experience on BSC through Marcus Jamil with Scratch Umpire, playing a little bit on rec, and then moved up, played with them primetime on the comp scene, and then they also took me on to the conference with them. But being another was kind of eye opening because I'd never like had the true competitive experience of it. On like you're gonna get some shit talked to you,
Right.
Oh yeah.
because like y'all said before, like if you other you're seen as a threat, right? So first time I ever stepped up into a box, I want to say it was Big Swole. He was catching for whoever we were playing.
Yeah.
And some of the stuff he was saying to me, like I was like, "Hey, time blues, hold on," yeah, right? Like he starts cracking up laughing because right, he knows he's getting in my head. To me, like it was my first time ever playing with him. I didn't realize that was like just the norm. And Dante pulled me off to the side and he was like, "Hey, don't let it get to you," or whatever. So it's one of those, it almost became a second job though, because you got to put in the work. You got to stay on top of your game because, you know, there's only 4 other spots. So someone's always gunning for your spot. You got to perform. You got to be on top of your game every event. Because if not, like you got to be replaced. You can't come in, have a mediocre experience.
Yep.
Oh yeah, especially that level. The white guys that are on BSC comp teams you're not playing unless you go.
And especially then you convert it over to the conference side, right? Like there's a lot of money. Like I never realized how much money went into it until a couple years into it. And so as much travel as we were doing, all the events that we were going and playing, and luckily at the time I was active duty, so I was able to put in like weekend passes, and I wasn't having to take off time from a job or use PTO or miss out on paychecks or anything like that. So I was very lucky in that aspect of it that I wasn't missing out on money. But yeah, it was an eye-opening experience, and it made me be very grateful for the opportunity that I had to do it. But it literally became a second job because it was during the day. You're going to the gym, and then shout out Trey Campbell. Trey Campbell became my mentor.
Yeah, y'all be going. Yeah,
a lot of people give Trey a lot of shit, but that dude taught me 90% of what I know about high-level softball. Not just the physical aspect, but the mental. Understanding situations, knowing what to do in situations. How to play certain people, you know, just learning the game as it progresses, every single play, every single pitch, watching what people are doing in the box, their tendencies, different things like that, showing different fakes in the field. Just there's a lot more that goes into it than fielding the ball and throwing the ball and hitting it. And a lot of people don't understand that. And that's how you were saying earlier, you know, what makes a good, like the biggest difference between C and above is it's a big mental game. The physical aspect is easy. A lot of people can pick up a ball and throw it and hit it, but can you understand the mental aspect of the game? So being an other on the BSC and then the conference side for primetime it literally was a second job. And I'm still to this day, every time I see Tony, you know, thank you for the opportunity. You know, and a lot of people know Miss Arnitha and Mr. Rick behind the scenes. They do a lot for Primetime too. So huge shout out to them. They're great people.
Yeah.
I actually served in Korea with I think it's their nephew, James Kirkland. So when I got back to the States, got linked up with them. They came out, watched us play, got to meet them. So they're really good people too. They do a lot for the team.
That's what's up, man.
Well, that brings pretty much us to the end of this episode.
Pleasure having you, little homie. Pleasure having you.
Thanks for coming, and we appreciate your friendship. Your family is beautiful. AJ, like I said, is a cool dude, and you got a new baby coming too, right?
Yep. So
congratulations!
Hopefully mid-November, little man would be here. Ace.
Okay.
Gonna be Ace.
See, that's how you know you're a good guy. You got two boys.
He keep changing the diaper part of it, bro. Like I'm excited about it. I want to bring some cool shit. Keep changing it. Well, listen, he understands softball. He started looking at the worlds and shit. Like, when people gonna be here? When they're not gonna be here?
But that concludes this one. Now that we took our little 2-week break after our episode, so we'll be back another 6 weeks straight. So we appreciate you guys following us, and like we always say, follow, subscribe, like,
and subscribe. I'm gonna get into that.
And we appreciate you all, and we will see you guys all soon.
Little homie.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey, thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of Petty Talk. Hope you go and like and follow and subscribe. Stay tuned. We're doing weekly episodes with new guests, new personalities. So look forward to seeing you guys all soon. Make sure you go and like, subscribe on all social media platforms.